Alright, I'm back. Let's talk UFBot. Alright? So, if you don't know, UFBot is essentially just a bot for moderating all of the UF affiliated servers. This is mainly so that you can mute people across all of the connected servers so that people, if they're doing something here, because UF rules apply across all the affiliated servers. So if someone were to break the rules on the main server, for example, then they get muted across everything, so they can't just continue breaking the rules elsewhere. Yeah, that's the idea behind it. And obviously there's other fun stuff around, though it's a pretty bare bones bot. But it does its job and does it to a decent degree. So, the issue with it, due to its nature, is that there's a little bit of setup involved. Nothing too major, but it is a bit something that probably needs a bit more explaining than your average bot. That or my ego is really inflated right now. Anyway, so, this is our tutorial server. So, you can see here our roles. These are just sample roles, they're not really anything. So I just want to show how you are to set it up so that the bot will work properly and do its job. So, first of all, one thing I want to address, this UF muted rule, you won't get this immediately. You'll only get this really once there has been a mute while UFBot has been on your server. I am working on actually getting something where you can have the bot create the role where it's recognized by the bot, but for now it doesn't get created by the bot immediately, and there's no command for it just yet. However, once you do have the UF muted role by some means, you'll want to have it in a very specific position. You want it to be as high up on the list as it can be, so long that it's under the highest role of the bot. So, hold on, let me actually invite UFBot really quick. And by the way, this is how you actually invite it to a server. Let me just, on my other screen, do it. Tutorial server. Where would be the list? Here. Tutorial server. There we go. So, UFBot is here now. And you can see it creates its own role for permissions and stuff. So, this is the bot role. This is what UFBot has. Okay, you want to make sure that two things. The bot role is above members. And if you have it set up so bots are under the members, move the UFBot role above the members, because this doesn't show separately. So, hold on, let me turn this like here. So, you can see it's has our bots role here, but if we were to get members, it still shows below members, but if we look here, UFBot role is here. So we can move this UF muted up to here, and it will still be able to mute members, even though it's under on this list. Alright, so basically you want to make sure UFBot has some role above at least members, and staff maybe, though really it's probably not a good idea to have your staff muted. But again, it all depends how you have your server set up. So I'm just coloring these for fun, really. There's no reason behind this. But depending on how you have it set up, some people aren't comfortable having bots with full control over everything. Others are fine with it. It's really up to you. I get if you don't trust a random internet stranger's bot. I get that, don't worry. But yeah, that is how you set it up. Basically, you want to make sure UF muted is as high up as it can under UFBot, or at least above members. And whatever, different member roles you've got, that's separate. If it's below members, then what happens is that, this says you can't send messages, the members role, which is right above it, says, yeah, you can. So then you obviously get that issue. Which is why UF muted, and really any muted role, has to be above other roles for it to work that way. So yeah, that's how you set it up. Again, nothing too complicated, it's just a little bit different than maybe it should be. So, to summarize really, even though I really just summarized, but official summary time. UFBot above members, UF muted above members. Bot role above members. If you don't want bot's role above members, make sure the other role is above members. End of story. So yeah. Thank you for watching this quick tutorial. Again, I've done this before, but now it's like proper and not me mumbling into the mic like last time. So yeah, that's it. Bye. I really don't know how to end these properly anymore, do I?